Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. Today we are back with episode 9 of our Season 3 for Medieval Dynasty. We are still in the new map. Today we're going to be going on a bit of a hunting spree to try and get the leather we need to work with for the massive amount of linen that we now have. We're also going to try to use the money from that endeavor to get the fertilizer that we need to plant the cabbage, as well as buy some bronze recipes so that we can get some better tools. There are also some quests that I would like to check out if we have time. If not, then we will likely get to those tomorrow during the winter months when we have more time. But if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Alrighty, here we are loaded in. Now I did forget, we have a little bit of fertilizer that we can use with the little bit of cabbage seed that we already have. So we have 120 fertilizer. So that's nowhere near the 230, but it's a start. We should probably get that planted first, just in case the rest of it doesn't shake out in time. Oh, they're low on stone axes. Let's pull out some tools. We don't have any sticks, do we? Not a one. Alright, well that's awkward. And completely demolishes that plan. So let's put a large portion of these back. How many logs do we have? We're almost to 100 logs. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch our management around a little bit. We're going to go to our extraction and our excavation shed for one. And we're going to turn this from stone to copper. Because we have quite a lot of stone now, and we're just going to continue getting more as we mine. So we're going to drop this way the shit down, probably all the way down. Now I know that we're not going to get a terrible lot of copper out of this. We're not going to be able to see how much until we get some pickaxes. But I know it's not going to be very much copper, but it's better than none. So that's a thing. And then in our woodshed, we're going to switch these guys. We're going to drop some of this down on the logs, because we are getting quite a few. I'm going to keep it around 50, I think. And then we'll boost some sticks into here. Just so that we can get something coming in. Do we have enough to get 50 and 50? We do. And we can actually bump that to 51. Get just a tiny bit of firewood. It's not going to be nearly enough, but it's going to boost us a little bit longer. Okay, while we handle that, how are we doing? We don't have any stone pickaxes either. So let's go ahead and make like 5 pickaxes for them. So that's going to give them 4 left over, and then the one that they're using. And that will help get them started on the, copper income. Now as for hunting, leather and meat and what have you, I know that meat's in the wrong spot. We'll fix that here in a minute. But the stone axes we need sticks for, and we just flat out don't have enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to let them accrue sticks while we plant some of what we have. Now, I don't think we can take all of this without becoming overburdened by a lot. So let's start out with 50. So that'll give us half a field. And then we can take 50 cabbage seeds. So that'll get us half a field squared away. And then we can grab another half a field afterwards and hopefully make them some axes while we're at it. So let's go ahead and equip. I was originally going to hunt first to get some leather, to get some better recipes, but I think we're better off using what we've got first. That way, if we run out of time, and we likely will because I don't pay any attention when I'm hunting. So if we run out of time hunting and don't have an opportunity to plant anything, we're not completely ass out. At least that's the plan here. The other upside to this is it's not going to be half a friggin' episode in a chunk of just planting the fields, because we're not going to do all 3 fields all at once. So that's going to help. And the harvesting for this comes fall is not going to be terrible, or autumn rather, because we don't need a tool to harvest this, so we can just basically run along picking it up as we go. Harvesting cabbage is pretty easy. Pretty painless. Now they're out of a tool already, and I don't know what, because they've got axes right now. I'm going to assume that it has something to do with wooden bowls and potage. But we will check once we get this 50 handled. So how's everybody doing? We're coming up on Christmas weekend, that's exciting. Just a heads up, we will not be streaming on Monday because it is Christmas. And I would like to spend time with my family, and I imagine most of you who watch are also going to be spending time with your family. So we're not going to stream on Monday, but we will stream on Tuesday, because I also have Wednesday off, so I'll have time to edit the video. So we're shifting Monday's stream to Tuesday, and we're just going to keep going from there. And we just ran out of firewood. We can fix that too when we go to make them their axes. I would love to get them started on some limestone for the houses, but in all reality, we don't really need it just yet. Hey, farming level. There's some mount speed for us. I'm really hoping that we can get a whole nother one. That would be nice. So I don't know if this will finish the mount speed or just get it started, but then after that, we're going after mount carrying capacity, so. Also, hi, Catatonic and Scattered Dreams. I keep wanting to say Shattered Dreams. I'm sorry, buddy. Right. We still need to... Oh, shit. I did not make any hose. Well, we've got some. We've got some. It's not the end of the world. I think with just the 50 that we'll be okay doing this. With just the one. I don't think we're going to go all the way through it in 50. Of course, I've been wrong before. I really like the new music for this. I think they did a wonderful job with the new soundtrack. I don't know who they had authoring it, but well done. Or composing it. I found out something interesting today. The astrolabe that you can buy as a gift for males actually didn't come about until the very, very end of the medieval period. So medieval period is generally speaking identified as between 3 and 400 until 14 and 1500, and the astrolabe didn't actually come into existence until the late 1300s. So it was right on the cusp of being a medieval implement. So that was kind of neat. Your random, useless fact for the day. Oh boy. 2 rows to go. We're almost done. We've got enough stuff to do the rest of this field and a partial of a next field, but I would like to make some of those tools in the interim so that we can get that taken care of. Get the firewood cleared out and whatever the hell tool they're missing cleared out. I'm pretty sure it's just a bowl, but I want to double check. So we made them pickaxes. Oh, I didn't check stone knives. It might be a stone knife. Crap. Wait, do we have anybody that needs stone knives? I don't think we have a hunter at the moment. So it's probably not stone knives. I don't even know what the hell we have anymore. Okay, so let's skilled rider. Okay. Oh, okay, so it was stamina consumption for that. Carrot and stick is the speed. Or no, carrot and stick is weight. Speed is Night Rider. So we'll do weight next, and then we'll do speed. I think that's going to be the better play there, because we'll get more use out of weight right now. The speed will be much more noticeable when we have the horse. So. Right, I didn't check to see who was missing what. No tools missing there, which means it is production. It is the kitchen. And it is wooden bowls. So I'm not going to worry about fixing that at the moment. As long as it doesn't progress to +2, then we're okay. This is going to be problematic, because that's not enough to give us a reasonable amount of stone axes. That's only going to give us 1 for now. But that's alright. 1 is better than none, since they're about to use up the one that they've got. So put those sticks back. We'll put the rocks back. We'll put the stone axe in there. And so that should give them... Nope, so they already grabbed the other one. So yeah, they only have 1 right now. But that's alright. That gives us the whole field harvesting shenanigans to get the other one out. So that's not a problem. I'm going to take 70 of that and 70 of this. Now, this is going to cause an issue. We are going to need at least 1, probably 2 more. Wait, I think it's 5, isn't it? I guess we'll find out here in just a moment. Stone tools. It was 5. And I still grabbed 1 too many because I can't count. But that's alright. Turder. Alright, so that's going to cover us for this. So let's go ahead and put down what we can. Realistically, I should have done the 2 fields on the left so that we could just run straight down the line. Well, I guess we could just run sideways here. We could run north to south instead of east to west. I don't know why it decided that it wasn't going to manure that patch, but it did. Now, if I remember right, we're going to be on bronze for quite a while. Oh, I forgot to make the damn firewood. We're going to be in bronze for quite a while. So I think we might actually take the time to get some bronze arrows and what have you as well. Money-wise, they are next to useless. But usefulness-wise, they are pretty fantastic. Not as good as iron, but they're up there. And I don't know what they did with the economy, but iron is completely broken. Bronze is actually worth more than iron is right now, per coins per ingot. So we will be continuing to make bronze for money, and we will make iron for usefulness. Hey, Stesso, what's shaking, bacon? Good to see you, man. Is that a new profile picture? I like the cat. I know you had a cat before, but I feel like it was a different picture. Hey, Steven, what's going on, man? Well, I like it, dude. It's a good picture. Hope y'all are having a fantastic weekend. Happy early Christmas. I don't know if you guys were on when I announced it or not, but Monday's stream is canceled because it's Christmas Day. We will be doing Monday's stream on Tuesday because I also have Wednesday off. So we're just going to shift Monday to Tuesday and carry on the rest of the week like normal. But I figured y'all wanted some time with your family, and I know I certainly do. So I think that's probably the best way to handle it. I am seriously considering, since we won't be streaming on Sunday, or Monday now, heading out to see my father, which will be interesting. The plan today is we are currently planting as much cabbage as we can get away with the materials that we have on hand. And then we're going to go hunting for some money so that we can get some of our bronze recipes and hopefully plant the rest of the cabbage for fertilizer use reasons. And hopefully after that do some quests. But we might run out of time. Either way, we will definitely be doing some more of the quests tomorrow because we'll be going into winter. So that's a great time for questing and building. I guess we'll be going into fall, but fall, we're not going to go crazy on the rye because we can't make the flatbread out of it, so there's really no point. We can make a little bit of money off of it, but I feel like it's going to cost us more in fertilizer than it's going to actually produce for us since we can't make flatbread out of it. So, and I'm honestly not sure that we're even going to make flatbread this season, because if the money for the regular loaves of bread is anything to go off of, it's not actually worth it anymore. I mean, realistically, it was barely worth it to begin with. The only reason that we did it is because we didn't have anything else to plant in fall, but we might just leave them fallow in fall. If the money's dropped that much, it's not going to be worth our time or effort. But I want to see what the payout is before I make that decision. I was going to go hunting and then plant all of the fields with cabbage, but as we're halfway through the season already, and we all know that I get easily distracted. So I was worried that if we went hunting first, we wouldn't get anything planted. So I wanted to plant what we had and then go hunting. That way, if I get caught out screwing around, we're not completely boned. So 120 is about what we had the first summer, give or take. So I think we were at like 125, and we have 120 fertilizer on us. So this will put us, at the very least, we'll get what we got last time out of it. Probably a little bit more because now our farming skill is to the point where we get 200% harvest. But I would like to get more than just that 120, but we'll see how that shakes out. We can't do anything without more money, other than what we're already doing, so. We are quickly approaching the point, though, where we are self-sufficient. At that point, we will not need to worry about money anymore at all. It'll just be nice. We can use it to speed some things along, but it won't be necessary. Alright, let's make that firewood before I forget again, and then we'll do this other field. Well, 20 of this other field. Excuse me. Alright, how much are they using in a day? So they're using 36 a day. So if we take 36.2 times 12, we get 434. So if we take 500 divided by 20, we get 25. So we're going to take 25 of our logs and turn them into firewood. And that will last us a little over a year. On top of they are making 0.44 firewood per day craft-wise. So that will modify that. We did change around a little bit with our excavation shed. They are now fully on copper for the time being. It's not getting us very much, but it's getting us some. But we have plenty of rocks, and we're just going to keep getting more until we start building houses. So in the interest of keeping, I mean, we're already halfway full in the storage. So in the interest of keeping that reasonable, we're just going to handle it this way for now. And then we swapped over our logging hut is now also doing partial sticks and just a little, it's doing 1% of firewood, so just a tiny little bit. So we have 50 logs a day and 50 sticks a day, and then 0.44 firewood a day. Thankfully, we only have 2 rows of this to go, and then we can go and get our hunt on. I'm hoping to use the night for some hunting, because night hunting isn't super bad, since we have the hunting skill that makes them glow. And we have the recurve bow and plenty of arrows, so I'm hoping that we can get enough leather to make some use of some of our linen and get that rolling pretty well. Almost there. We're gonna have to keep an eye on bags too, because we don't want to use all of our Wow. Lady, you sound as depressed as I am in real life. We don't want to completely run out of leather though, because if we can't make bags, then we're gonna be up Shit's Creek for sure come spring. Alright. So that's that. So at this point we can throw simple bags in here. And a rock. Our single solitary rock, because I grabbed too many. Let's throw these in here for a minute. We're not going on a sail run just this moment. Now, we do have some sticks. So let's go ahead and make a couple of stone axes for them, because they were running low. There's still not enough sticks to make as many as I'd like, but it is what it is. I really should have held back some sticks. Oh, we have exactly enough sticks. Excellent. Excellent, because we are going to need another knife. As our knives are all almost broken, so that's going to fix that problem. Alright, let's grab an extra potage. And we will nom this one. Perfect. Oh, wow! Potage gives 72 food now instead of 35. That's fantastic. My computer's fan just kicked into overdrive for no apparent reason and then immediately went back down to normal. That was weird. I don't know what it was doing. It's not particularly hot, so I'm not going to worry about it. This thing runs ridiculously cool. I'm very happy with the new unit. Of course, we're not exactly taxing it with the hardware we put in it, so that's a thing. Geraldine! Let's go hunting, Geraldine. I don't know why we're going to take a bath first. We're just going to get dirty again during the skinning, but it is what it is. Alright, at least we can use Geraldine to get over there in a hurry. And to help us carry our crap back. Wait, oh no, those are stumps. I thought those might have been deer. Now, wasn't there another herd, like, right over here? I thought there was. Like right behind this house. I know we encountered a wolf over here, but I thought there were deer too. And rabbits probably won't hurt. The fur's not going to make us a terrible lot of money right away. Because we want to use that leather with the linen first, because we're going to get more out of it that way. But once we've run through the linen, any fur that we get... Oh yeah, there are a bunch of deer right here. Ah. I thought it was turning all the way around, and it was not. And put your head back up. Would you... Pick a direction. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, this bow is definitely making quicker work of the deer, though, that's for sure. Between the aiming and the extra power that it gives. Do we have any misses go wide? Apparently not. Actually, yeah, what does this do for power? So this is 30 damage. We'll have to check what a regular bow is, but I'm pretty sure it's less than 30. And then I think the arrows have damage to them as well. Yep, 25. Pick a direction. Thank you. Ah. Alright, yes, we are doing much more effective hunting with the new bow. So I think the bow really was a lot of what my problem was. And probably other veterans as well. Because, I'm pretty sure everybody was using the recurve. So going from recurve to the regular is kind of rough. And it still feels a little different, but it's a little bit easier to gauge in with this thing. It seems like it's more consistent. Oh, they're up there. Alright, looks like we still have 2 does and a buck. I don't know that we're going to hunt the buck. They take extra hits to kill. Ah, that was too far left. Are you seriously still trucking? Yes. Alright. Yep. I cannot get my clicks down. There we go. Hey, Melody, what's going on? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Alright, there's that buck. There was one more doe. There he is. She is. Oh yes, we are much more consistent with this bow. Every one of those shots was a hit. None of them were headshots, but every one was a hit. Alright, now let's see what all of this was about, because it looked like there was a shovel and a box. Yeah. Some oat beer and some tin ore. And a shovel. Got 25 fishing spears in your inventory after the last update? Awesome. Must be all the ones that disappeared on you. They did say that they were patching that. Found a good fence. All right, Geraldine. How much leather did we get? We pulled 32 leather out of that one herd. That's not unreasonable. Let's see what else we can scam off of this other herd. Because we only hit one of the two herds over here. So that's 32 bags. So that's 32 times, what do we say, 30? I took the wrong bridge. Oh, there's another doe. I don't know what herd you belong to, but, that was bad. That was a bad shot. Okay, I expected that to be a miss. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't. That was just all kinds of terrible. That was weird. It looked like it was moving. All right. We're up to 37 leather. Alright, 3 stone knives ought to keep us for a little while. I'm hoping that we can get into bronze here soon. Grab some extra sticks and rocks just in case. We won't make them right away, as I'm hoping that we won't need them just yet, and that we'll be able to return to storage with them. But we do need to get across this bridge over here. What am I missing? Oh, we actually went the wrong way. So that explains why we found an extra doe that I wasn't expecting. We ran the wrong direction. There's that secondary clay pit. I'm really hoping that wasn't a wolf, because he is not at all where I expected him to be. Can we not dismount on the bridge? That was weird. Oh, it was a fox. Okay. It wouldn't let me dismount on the bridge. That was bizarre. Ah, it's this herd that we didn't hit. Good, good. Or are these just the males? Oh, nope, there's some does in there too, I think. Yeah, that's the whole herd. So I think we hit up the herd already that was close to the other storage. Oh, you sped up at just the wrong time. Well, alright, that works. I don't mind it missing, my arrow missing because it died. That's convenient. Alright. Yeah, the bow is really making all the difference. Of course, sometimes it's really my fault. Like when you shoot right under its neck. Realistically, I shouldn't have tried that shot. I feel like, even if it hit, it's not really a big deal, because it was not a full draw. So the damage it did would have been negligible. Of course you went right instead of left that time. Let's call Geraldine over. We can at least dump the meat onto Geraldine, and that way not be so overburdened. Doop doop doo. There we go. Alright, that's all the does out of this field. That was much, much quicker than normal. What did I ran past it. I wasn't looking at the screen. Alright. Now we could go after the males. How are we doing on leather, though? Alright, that's 65 bags. That is a chunk of change. I almost just shot at our donkey. That would have made me sad. Alright, you're apparently unalerted, so bean you in the head once. I was hoping for 2 headshots, but it was not to be. There we go. 1 headshot and 2 body shots for the males, with stone arrows and the recurve bow. At full draw. And they actually give more leather than the does now. That's new. They used to all give the same. I can't afford to miss and hit Geraldine. Merry Christmas, James. For those of you who weren't on when I made the announcement earlier, we are not doing a stream on Monday because it's Christmas, and I imagine you all want time with your family. I know I do. So we will be doing that one on Tuesday instead because I also have Wednesday off. So I will still be able to edit the stream and what have you. So Monday's stream will not be taking place. It will be taking place Tuesday instead. And I'll put out a message in a post, too. Just for people that don't watch the streams or aren't here. So we have, surprisingly, about 60% of our community only watches the videos. They don't actually watch the streams. I say surprising because in most channels, it is not that close. Most channels, way more people watch the videos than they do the streams. So it's kind of surprising to me that we're actually that close. Where you at, Geraldine? There you are. Alright, so give us that meat. We can also take some of this meat to sell and or rot because we're going to have a lot of it. But we did get ourselves a sizable amount of leather that we can turn into bags. And that's going to be... Oh, it's not going to be 65 bags. I forgot that the bags are actually 2 leather now instead of 1 and 1. So we're going to get half this leather in bags. So almost 40. But that's still a chunk. Yes, I did, James. That game actually looks very interesting, and I put it on my wish list, so thank you for that. Thank you, Melody. I'm glad you enjoy it. I enjoy having you guys here. It makes it much more enjoyable. Oh, that was dumb. We can't move. We're carrying too much. So stopping to get a drink now is not ideal. I think we have 1 leather in storage. I think we can get away with making 40 bags. Leather, leather, leather. Yes! I will definitely keep that in mind for when it's purchasable. Because it does look quite fun. Okay. So let's take our linen fabric. We're going to need 40 of it. And there we have it. This is going to be a chunk of change, and the sun's just now coming up, so it's good timing. Oh, hey! Production level's less useful than some of the other levels, but that's alright. Let's, I don't know why I'm grabbing rocks. We have plenty of rocks. I would like to get another house or 2 up, to be completely honest, because I would like some more options open for new villagers. Let's point north here. And we will do... I've actually been playing a new RPG lately in the off time called The Bloodline, which is quite fun. It is obviously still in early access. Only about half of the utilities are there, but it is a lot of fun. I was actually planning on doing a video for it next week. Not as part of our stream. It won't interrupt our normal schedule. I was going to do a video on the side for it. But if anybody's interested in checking that out, I'll be doing a video on that, because it's actually quite a lot of fun. It's obviously not finished, and it'll be more fun when it is finished, but I'm having fun with what they've got now, so I don't have any problems recommending it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 maybe? And then 10 for the... I think. I could be way off on this. Alright. Nope, I actually hit it right on the head. That is impressive. We're doing it from memory and kind of eyeballing it. I'll take it. Completely forgot about the wing windows, but I know none of you are surprised by that if you've watched the other seasons. I almost always forget these sections up here. Alright, so we're looking at 6, 7, 8 more. 8 more logs and then a crap ton of stones. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, we cannot carry much else, can we? What are we so overburdened with? The bags. Well, that was some of it anyway. Alright, so let's take, I don't know, like 50? Can we carry 50? It's gonna get mad about 50, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we can kind of move. I forgot about the 3 on the inside. Okay, so we still need 3 more logs, and then 6, 12, 18, 36. So 39 logs, 36 of which need to go into planks. Alright, and then a couple more rocks. I don't know, like 16 or so? Maybe 20? Let's try and take 20. Nope, not 20. Alright, so 1, 7, and 15. There we have it. Alright, we're going to name this house Producer 1. Okay, and then we're going to take our producers, or our producer, rather, out of the house that she's in, and put her in the producing house. Yes. Now we need an extraction house as well. We'll probably put that one here. This is going to be a hodgepodge. It is not going to be anywhere near as pretty as we normally do with our houses. It's not going to fit there. Because we don't intend to actually live here. We're not going to make this place as pretty as it could be. This is just a toss together to get us by. There we are. Alright, we're not actually going to build that up just this moment. We are going to go see what we can do about money. So we take all of these bags. We are going to take our... Oh, we have a lot of deer skulls. Let's take like 10 of them. We'll leave some behind for deco. Wooden bolts we can take. I'm getting up there on fur too. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we could make a few more bolts, but I'm not going to worry about it right this moment. We're just going to take what we have and use it for recipes. Now, I don't particularly care if we get another producer at the moment or not. Actually, what do we need at the moment? Well, depending on how close we are to the next stage of the woodcutting hut, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have another extraction couple. So we'll put one in the woodcutting hut and then one on the well, and that'll take care of that.
I wonder if it's possible to visit all the... Hello.
Alright, so she can buy all of them for 1,600. And that pretty well wipes her out. But that gave us 1,600 coins to play with recipe-wise. We are going to need some fertilizer. Love to get another bronze sickle, but you know what? An iron sickle wouldn't be bad either. An iron pickaxe would be really nice, but that's 750. Yeah, we'll just wait on that. Yeah. Oh, stone pickaxes are only 9 coins?
Can I see you around?
I mean, we can make them for free by hand pretty easy, so... Hey, diplomat level. That's gonna help get us better prices. Barter? Yeah. Alright. Our next selling run is gonna be fantastic. Alright, fertilizer and, seeds. We need Red Hat Guy, who's apparently already headed home for the day. Is that Red Hat Guy? He's got a blue shirt. I feel like that's not the right guy. Nope, that's the tailor lady. So this is not the right side. I think we're on the wrong side. That's got to be for a windmill. Yeah, I think Red Hat Guy lives down here, doesn't he? You'd think I'd remember his name. He might be at the bar. Oh, there he is. There's Red Hat Guy. What is your name, Red Hat Guy? Marcus Law. Yep, you are now Red Hat Guy. That is your name, sir. Alright, I know we have some cabbage seeds at home, so that's not terrifically important. We have 20, so I would like to take at least 80 so that we can get 2 full fields. Because I know we had at least 200 seeds, so we can at least get 2 full fields planted. We could buy enough fertilizer for the 3rd field, to be completely honest. We've got the money. Let's just do it.
Prices
Let's just
go
do
up.
it, because
See
anything
you
that we don't
soon.
use right now, we're still going to use in spring for flax. So I forgot to check the villagers while we were over there. That's my fault. That was silly. Did the same thing again. Have they adjusted the rate you get the skulls? Seems to me that a skull should come with most animals, right? We always got a skull when we went hunting. Why no wolf skulls? Resembles dogs too much. I'm not sure on the wolf skulls. The skulls used to be, I think you had a 20% chance in the base game of getting a skull. So I'm pretty sure they've raised that. I feel like it's a lot better than that now. I mean, we've got 14. I think we got 14 in our last hunting spree. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was only 4. But we still, like, we've done a fair bit of hunting, but we haven't done that much. Alright, so let's take 100 of this. You know what? We might only do 2 fields. We might leave that 12 behind. And we will put 80 of this in here for next season. Because that's going to allow us to be able to move. Which is very important. Right? You need them for decoration. So yeah, it's not a bad thing to have them come out more often. It'll definitely make that Wyson Skull quest a lot easier as well. Although I don't know if there is such a thing on this map. I know you're very serious about your decorating, and you're very good at it too, so it's hard to argue. I was not being facetious when I said that, Melody. Tool specs 8. Nope, that was not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I guess we only actually needed 80 to finish off this field. I think we're only going to go with 2 fields. I don't really feel like doing a partial field. It's a shame because it's easy to harvest, but it's going to take so damn long to plant the thing. And we've still got other stuff that we could do for the season. I wouldn't mind getting another storage set up at the other mine to the north of us. And doing 2 different mines for materials. I feel like that will get us into our tools a lot faster. And it will also give us more fodder for money. And we did just unlock bronze recipes, but we don't have any bronze tools yet. So that would give us a little bit of bronze before the end of the season turnover to get some bronze tools. Which would be amazing. So there is no copper pickaxe, but there is a bronze pickaxe. I hate taking so much time to handle the fields during stream. I'm hoping that we can get some farmers here soonish. But I also want to make sure that we get as much farming XP as possible, at least until we get the skill capped, because that's going to determine how much weight our mount can carry and how fast our mount can go. So we already finished the stamina skill, and we finished the whistle skill. So at this point, it's all about speed and carrying capacity. And we're going to do carrying capacity before speed, because the donkey is not particularly fast to begin with. And since it's a percentage-based increase to speed, the horse actually benefits more than the donkey does. And we are still quite a ways away tech-wise from the stable. So we're going to focus on the weight first. Alright. I feel like we don't have enough hoe for this. I don't know if this is our last one or if we have one more. Yeah, we had one more. So it's going to be close. I absolutely love the new soundtrack to this game. I don't know if it's multiple composers or just one, but they did a phenomenal job. I don't know if it's map specific or not either. I haven't played much of the Valley since this has come out, so... The music here really reminds me of Divine Divinity, with the tones in the background, the plucking and the droning sound of the vocals. Nope, not enough. We're short by 10. Well, I'm very, very happy with it. I feel like they did wonderful work with it. It really leans into the ambiance, which is what the game needed. Oh. I don't know anything about The Walking Dead. I think I watched 2 episodes total of it. It wasn't... I don't know. Zombies are so overdone at this point. I lost interest pretty quick. I don't know that I've watched Outlander either, come to think of it. You can't see me, but I'm clutching my pearls. Oh. Are you one of the big fans of it? Ah. I have nothing negative nor positive to say about Outlander. I'm fairly convinced I haven't seen any of it, so I don't really have an opinion. And all of it's opinion-based anyway. I mean, just because I don't like a show doesn't mean you guys shouldn't like it. And vice versa. I like a lot of weird things that most people don't, so, I mean, there's that. As long as we can all agree that Firefly was a good show. Oh, okay. I'm also one of those weirdos that didn't like the Game of Thrones novels. Please don't judge me. I have read an absolutely asinine amount of fantasy books in my life. I've got a library of a little over 600 fantasy books on my wall right now. And I can tell you that having read the first 3 of the Game of Thrones books, that he is not a very good fantasy author. He's very mediocre. George Martin. I have read many much better authors that have never seen the light of day. Yeah, I'm sure Walking Dead is a good show. I mean, it's got quite a bit of fame behind it, but I'm so zombied out that I really struggle. I mean, it's in half the video games anymore. It's in half the television shows anymore. I'm done with zombies, man. Outlander has time travel? That's interesting. I might have to check that out. I do enjoy sci-fi occasionally. Alright, well that's our fields handled at least. That's something. How are our tools doing? Because I just saw the tool icon up there. I'm hoping it was for bowls again, but I want to double check. We're down to 1 stone axe again, but at least we have some... yeah, let's give them 4 axes at the rate that they're chewing through these things. And we'll see if we can't get... Stesso, if you're still around, how's the wood up by that other cave where you set up shop? Is there a decent supply, or should I take some supplies to build a storage? Alright, we might need to take some logs with us. Let's, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 25 logs. And we are definitely going to need some straw. 16, 32, 64 straw. I already forgot how many logs I said, so we're going to grab like, I don't know, 42 of them. 42 sounds familiar. I hope that's what I said. That's what we're taking anyway. And we are going to head up to this cave up here. And see what trouble we can get into up there. Alright, we should probably spend some money on those recipes that I was talking about. For bronze. So we definitely want that, and we definitely want that. And we definitely want that for money. Everything else past that is gravy. So do we go with the arrows? Or do we go with the axe? I don't know. What do you guys think? Arrows or axe? Because we're only going to be able to get one of them. I'm not sure on that, Steven. I think I think it's an RNG as to whether or not you get a wife quest at the time. But the Super Citizens quests, I believe, come up with some regularity. It's just a little bit random as to which one of them you get. Axe? Alright. Can we follow this road? Yeah, we can. There's an eagle. Oh, this would be a great place for them to set up an ambush, wouldn't it? But this road's no joke. It's really pretty through here. I like the whole canyon feel. Look at that! There's another deer herd right here! Good to know! Especially with as much as we're going to be needing leather. Alright, we want to take this right branch, I think, based on where it's lying. Well, maybe not. Might have been 6 of 1. Yeah, I think it was 6 of 1. Oh, no, no, no. Looks like we did make the right choice. I'm not certain how close we can actually get. Oh, there's another deer herd right there. Well, hello, bear. Is this the cave up here? I'm not entirely sure where the cave proper is. Like that's it right there. That bear starts shit, we're gonna have a problem. Alright, no bear in the mine, that's good. The bear's a lot closer than I would like him to be. Get a quest for a citizen in your game crash. Previous save before gave me to... Oh, no. Yeah. I don't know. Every time you watch their stream, you have an overwhelming urge to play, right? That's our primitive monkey brain for you. It does that to me too. If I watch a streamer play a game, then I want to try to play that game. It's just every time. Alright, I don't know that we're going to be able to build this up here. I think it's too big. Starts wandering, setting up fields in your head, right? I'm hoping that we can put this guy down here. I'm going to say too uneven. Yep. This is a lot steeper than I thought it was. I thought that was more flat down there. I don't know where to put this to make it efficient. I really want to kill that bear, though. Or at the very least, despawn his happy ass. Yeah, I see you, biggin. You coming after me? Or are you just telling me that you don't want me over here? Nope, you're coming after me. Fantastic. You do that too? Sometimes you rewatch the stream or the short version? Yeah, there's no problem with that, man. I'm just glad that you guys get some enjoyment out of the short versions too. Because I put a lot of work into editing, and I'm glad that people are actually enjoying them. Well, you can get stuck on those rocks all you like, Mr. Bear. Oh, wow, that was, Did they nerf the bears? That was, anticlimactic. I have been known to not only use graph paper, but also open up OpenOffice Calc and do, if you resize all of the cells, because it's their version of Excel, you can resize the cells to squares and map stuff out that way. And I've been known to do that as well. Did we just get 80 meat off of a single bear? And 30 fur. Yeah, they changed the way that fur and meat works. A little bit. I tend to spend more time with a keyboard on my hands than a pen, so that's where that comes from. Okay, it doesn't say too uneven, it says obstacles blocking. So let's take out a couple of these trees and see if we can't get away with this. Where'd you go, Geraldine? I need you. Right, hold on to these, okay? Yeah, thank you. Good donkey. Alright, you know what? I'm tired of fooling with this. We're just going to put them all on Geraldine until we get this cleared out. I'm really hoping that this isn't too close to those deer. I would love it if it despawned the bear, but I really hope it doesn't despawn those deer. What obstacle is blocking the build site? There is nothing there. Now I could see it being the road, but back here... Oh, there we go. I don't think we actually needed the rocks. Axe. Okay, I think at this point it's all about the sticks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do go through the stone axes like crazy. Well, since they lowered the durability, it's kind of ridiculous now. Like, we go through the stone axes like crazy. That's a wolf. Great. We're going to have a hell of a time getting sticks too, aren't we? Well, you know what? We did use up most of the current available logs, so chopping some of these down and getting sticks out of the logs isn't going to hurt either. It's like when we strip this, we'll get 9 sticks and a feather. Of course, we just unlocked the next tier of the resource storage. Of course we did. Alright, this might do it for us. Nope, it's not going to do it. Close, though. Only need 11 more. There we go. Ah, we had sticks on Geraldine. Whoops. Right. I know the meat doesn't go in there. It's just temporary. Right. Turtle. Alright, I have no idea what this mine looks like on the inside. We are going in blind. We are going to try to find the back, though, and work our way forwards. And that looks like an offshoot. Wow, is it dark in here. Even with everything turned up. Okay. I like the combat music for the wild boar, who is quite obviously above us. I don't, Melody, or we would be using it. As you had brought that up last time, so I was keeping an eye out for one. But with as much as we've been scrapping over coins for recipes, we're gonna switch into that soon. But we couldn't really afford to buy one just yet. And we haven't found any yet, so I've got weight and healing. But that is definitely something that we're going to invest in the near future. We're also going to make bronze pickaxes as soon as absolute possible. The stone tools are absolute hot garbage. Here's something we might try, is to see just how much material we have towards building a second forge out here. And just get one of those up just to get our bronze pickaxe sooner rather than later. Because if we can get that, then that will make this go quite a bit faster. I feel like we should have tried to get that a little bit closer. Oh well. We should have enough tin and bronze at this point to at least be able to make a pickaxe or two. So let's see. Oh, you bought them? Potions have gotten cheaper. They were already pretty cheap. I mean, cheap enough that we basically gave up on the shack. Too uneven, too uneven. What? There was a flicker there. Can we get it sideways? I would prefer to have it sideways. Okay. Okay. It's not ideal placement, but it's not like we're going to have to stare at it every day either. So we're just going to go with it because it's going to save us time and effort. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no! Season change. Alright, well. So much for that plan. On the upside, it's a lot easier to make our bronze pickaxe now. On the downside, we didn't really get much material out of that second mine. But that's alright because now we're set up out in front of it so we can easily get it going forward. Absolutely. First step done. Oh, we're gonna have to do something about the seeds. Well, cabbage seeds are actually worth quite a bit more than they used to be, too, which helps. So they're worth 5 now. So selling the extra is not actually going to hurt us any. So, I mean, we already have 30 more seeds than what we planted, and we still got 3/4 of a field to go. Well, hello, Autumn. No worries. We're just happy to see you. Mhm.
My grandpa used to say.
I feel like we're getting less and less each time. Which is weird because we've been dropping off both the cabbages and the seeds. Oh, we can't drop off any more cabbages. Noted. Yeah. Cabbage bin is full. It's alright, we'll take some of that meat that's in there and cook it and sell it. That'll help.
Could you give me some directions on?
And then on these, yeah, we've got like 100 seeds that we could sell. So that's nice. That's going to help quite a bit. So let's take any of the meat in here that's older. Sure. And we'll just do that with it. Oh, well, welcome, Autumn. Hey, production level. We're glad you're here. That's always exciting. Wait, did I have 2 points? No, just the one. What did we unlock? Resource storage 2, right. How close are we to food storage 2? Oh, we are 25 points away. I would imagine if we can find our way to fertilizing some of the field, that we would probably get enough farming XP to be able to build that. But we might be able to get it through this rot too, so let's see what we can shake up here. Come on. No? No. No, that only gave us like 6 points. Oh, well. That's a start, right? But I think if we can fertilize and hoe up some of the field to get it ready for spring. So I think we're going to skip the rye, unless we have more time. But we'll see how that goes. Because I wouldn't mind getting the fields prepped for the flax harvest. But as of right now, they're fine. Yeah, that still needs fertilized too. So I would much rather get on top of that bronze, because we really, really want the bronze tools first. Let's see here. So we can take all but one of those. And for tin, take all but one of those. And that'll get us most of the way there. We still got a surprising amount of material for as shallow as we did in that cave before that season change took us by surprise. For some reason, I thought we still had another day left of summer. I was a little surprised and disappointed. But it is what it is. It's not going to hurt anything. We're still in fantastic shape. Go to 11. So we'll be able to make a new axe when we break ours. We can make some knives. Don't be creepy, Lubomir. Alright, so if we look at our bronze tools, so we can make the knives, we knew that, and we can make pickaxes. So we're going to take 2 logs, actually a couple of logs, because apparently the bronze axe takes logs too. So we're going to take, I don't know, let's just take like 5 logs. Math brain dead. Ah, crap. I forgot to take the meat over to the storage first. Before the season change. That's alright, let's take that meat, the 4 meat that's almost rotted, and we'll cook it up and sell it too. Because cooking it's going to take it back to 100% viability. Or it should anyway. I'm pretty sure that's still how that works. Let's verify. Indeed it does. Alright, so we want to make 2 of these. I guess we really don't need to make a bronze axe right away. So why don't we instead make 7 bronze knives and sell some of them off? We'll keep 1 for our hunting spree, because we need to do some more hunting to get more leather for linen usage. But at least now we have real pickaxes. That's going to help quite a lot for the mining. So let's throw you in there, because we're going to sell that. We'll put these back. And we will put... Oh! You know what? Let's hold on to the copper bars until we're done with our mining runs this season. Because there's a very real potential that we will be able to turn those into something worth more money. I don't know how the bronze to copper shakes out in this map. I know in the other one we always got more copper than tin. But we might be alright. We might be able to bend that to our favor. Alright, water goes over here. Alright, so let's take all of this, and then, I don't know, a chunk of this. So we'll start with the stuff that's half gone. Alright. Then that should allow us to pull what's in here out. Nope. That is apparently a bit much. This food storage is going to be a problem until we get that food storage 2 built up. Am I an aspiring mule? I may as well be. What do you have against Geraldine? She's fantastic. You leave the mules alone. Alright, so we got 250 that we still can't fit in there. That's a problem. I would like to... So in order for us to make enough fertilizer to cover all 3 fields each season, we would need 5 of these bins. Because each bin's going to give us 60 fertilizer, and 300 is what we need, which is, well, you know, 5 times 60. So I wouldn't mind getting an extra bin up. Let's see, that was furniture, decorations, workstations, farming, and 8 logs. So let's put 1 of these up, and that'll get rid of a lot of this cabbage that we have on us. You sell most of your metal bars in the beginning to get up extra cash. Oh, that's feasible, but we can make quite a bit more by making stuff out of them. Like, a lot more. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Alright, so we'll face north so that it's lined up flush with the building. Well, yeah, right like that. Alright, we still have 100 cabbage left. That is a problem. We could always put another one over here, I suppose. Will it fit there? It's not even going to let us see. Eyeballing it, I think we can get one there. That'll get us 4 out of our 5. which would be nice. Even if we don't use them, I don't believe that they take any damage. No, they don't. Okay. Alright, so we're going to face south on this one, so it's flush with the building. Right, like that. Alright, then we can take another 50 cabbage out of here. And then we should be in good shape. And that only puts us one shy of our full 300 per season, if we can fill those up each season. So if each of these takes 150, so if we do 5 times 150, that's 750 cabbage per season to keep the fields rolling, which means that we need at minimum 1,500, which we have 1,500 remaining after what all we put in there. So in order to keep it going for the cabbage and for the flax, we should be solid with what we've got going on. Because that'll still leave us about 300 for food. And we are so light on villagers at the moment that that should be fine food-wise. Bowls again? Yeah. Let's make a handful of bowls. Well, I think 1 log makes 5, doesn't it? So let's only take like 4 logs. Let's not go crazy with this. That'll give us 20 more bowls. Which is probably more than we need. Seeing as we don't even have 20 people. Was it 5 per? It was. We are now at 20 bowls. There we are. Alright, now we're in good shape. We will do a little bit, I think, tomorrow with the fields. We're not going to go crazy with all 3 of them because we've got until spring before we need them. So actually, if we do 1 field a season, if we do this field for fall, this field for winter, and that field during spring, maybe a field and a half. We'll do a field and a half during fall and a field and a half during winter, and then spring all we have to do is plant. And then we'll be good for our flax harvest, which we still have over 500 of our current flax left, I believe, or current linen. Yeah, we still have, we haven't even used 60 of it yet. So we definitely need to get some more leather as well. But I want to get on that bronze because that's going to be huge for us. Especially with these knives being 200 apiece. We're probably only looking at 100 for them, but that's all right. Did I sell? I did stash it. All right. And now we've got bronze pickaxes, which, while not as good as what Melody was pointing out with the strength potion, is still a whole hell of a lot better than a stone pickaxe. So instead of 7 hits to break it, it should only be 4. So that's less than, well, okay, that's just over half of the harvesting that it's going to take. And I suppose, depending on our money, yeah, we don't really have enough money. Until we go hunting, we're not going to have enough money to buy new strength potions. Maybe we'll go hunting first. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But either way, it is about that time, guys. It is past 8 o'clock. So we're probably going to stop here. And we will definitely be back tomorrow. And please remember, everyone, that Monday's stream is canceled for Christmas so that we can all spend time with our families. And is being moved to Tuesday. So normally we don't stream on Tuesday. We will be streaming this Tuesday to make up for missing Monday. So, but anyway, if you guys learned anything useful today, or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will catch you next time. And yes, Melody, tomorrow. We will be streaming tomorrow. Alrighty. Thanks for watching, guys.